Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Stevenage career mode. And today we are going to find out whether if we are going to get a automatic promotion, getting a title, or just somehow fall within the playoff region. We will find out in this episode. We still have 4 more games to go. Of course, we have been horrible in the last episode. I believe we lost 4 of our 5 games, which is, again, not a very good news because, as you guys can see, so far the top 3, top 4 has been very, very tight. Burnley sitting at first place, 83 points, and Luton Town sitting second with 83 points as well. And it's all down to the, the goal difference. If you have a goal difference, better goal difference, you're definitely going to be on top of the other team. But of course, for us, I feel like we have a pretty good goal difference. So regardless, we just have to win the remainder of the games in order to try to get automatic promotion. To me, it doesn't matter where we are because I feel like we have already or mathematically claimed the playoff spot for the promotion playoff spot. It's all down to getting the playing the extra 2 to 4 games. You know, of course, what we wanted to do this season, it's to get promoted. I mean, we worked so hard throughout the season. We signed some amazing young players. We called out amazing young players as well, and certainly there are young players in the team who are already capable of playing a very, very good, good football for us. And certainly I do not want to, I just don't want to let that kind of effort to just float away just like that. So I've decided that, you know what, I really have to go for it. I really have to go for the automatic promotion. Whether if I'm saying it's getting a title or winning the title or potentially just getting a promotion. That is all. I don't think any one of you guys thought about getting a title with this team. If I'm being honest, or if you guys are being honest, but it is what it is. I mean, feel like we're getting to this point where there's no turning back. We just have to close our eyes and go for it. And guess what? First game of today's episode, we're playing against Birmingham City at home. And guess what? Finally, offensive-wise, we are woken up. We are awake right now. Shooting 4 goals past the goalkeeper makes it 4-1. Later on, that's not the game. That's not the end of the game yet. Here comes Stevenage once again. Here comes Jack Hyde to the boys right here. Beautiful play to McNeil. It was just a back heel chop to McNeil and converts that one to 5-1. And this is what a good way to start the first episode of today's, or the first game of the episode. After winning that game, we are on the top of the league table, but of course we're still we're still waiting for Burnley and Luton Town result. But before going to the last 3 games of today's episode, we are looking at the the Youth Academy report again, signing 1 player. Riley Barlow, certainly looking very, very good player. Seems like that player can be a attacking option for us, a central attacking midfielder, which is perfectly for us as well. But looking at our Youth Academy report, like I said in every episode, I feel like I'm very, very, how would you say it? I'm very confident with the team that we have, with the academy that we have, and certainly I think I made a right choice for firing the other 2 youth scouts, because certainly I feel like they are redundant at the moment. So second game for today's episode against West Brom Albion. What we have to do, like I said, is to close our eyes, play our game, and hopefully getting the good result, because what we have to do in order to get promotion is to win for the remainder of the games right here. So first goal coming in right here, 3 minutes in. Van Duven seems to be signing of the season for us, 100% for sure. He's been banging in goals left and right for the past few games, and certainly of course it's going to help us to the title race as well. 14 minutes in, 10 minutes after scoring the first goal, we have conceded a pretty good solo goal right there. Like I said, there's nothing our defense can do about it at times. 64 minutes in, here comes Miller. Just a simple 1-2 play, a overlapping run by Miller, and converts that one into a goal. 2-1, a very well played goal between Miller and also Bruce, I believe so. In the last minute in right here, headed out. Here comes the boys. Gives it to Miller on the right-hand side. Crosses in the middle to Mensah. And he has won us the game. Mensah has been a has been having quite a long journey. Of course, certainly not a very easy journey, especially with his potential. I don't think he has that type of potential as we thought he would turn out to be. I think right now his rating 70 rating right now, but I certainly don't think he's gonna grow higher than that. So right here, claiming second place right there. I believe Luton Town has dropped points, and certainly Burnley has won their respective games, putting us back into the second spot. Honestly, I feel like winning the title is very, very doable at the moment. But pretty much right here, last 2 games of the season at the moment. Again, it's all like whether if there's the next episode, it's all down to today's episode, guys. Right here, that's the 3rd game of today's episode. Second to the last game of today's episode. We're playing against Middlesbrough. Again, not a lot of changes with the starting lineup, and I don't quite want to change the starting lineup as well. Of course, the only notable player who comes into the team is actually Tommy Andrews. Of course, he is the one who's replacing Elijah Spencer, who picked up a broken shoulder, dislocated shoulder injury, which keeps him out for 2 months, which means the rest of the season he is a goner. And right here, Van Duven, again, this guy is on fire, winning the ball back in the opposition half, and guess what? He scored the first goal of today's game. And 72nd minutes here, this is a glitch that I do not like. There is no way the striker just barge into our defender away like that and having the pace and powerful shot like that. It's just, that's a no-brainer. That's a glitch right there. 89 minutes and we really have to win this game. Here comes Mensah finding the boys right here, and he finds this one. A beautiful goal as well, and we have won the game right here. 2-1. What a beautiful goal. It's a simple 1-2. Mensah played the ball through to the boys, and who finds the net right there. And we have won this game 2-1, and I feel like we are only getting 1 game closer. And turns out, look at the table at the moment. If Luton Town have drop point, we will definitely be qualified, or definitely going to be promoted automatically to the to the Premier League. And guess what? Luton Town did drop points, which means that even if they won their game and if we lost our next game, the final game of the season, doesn't matter. We will still win by goal difference. And we did that, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally been promoted to the Premier League in a very, I would say, an easy fashion. Of course, it would be nice to win this game and hopefully Burnley drop points, and we're going to claim ourselves with another title. 2nd title in the bag, hopefully, but it's all down to this result and also the other result as well. So I'm very happy to be promoted. Again, it's a lifelong dream. Certainly last season we did not do that because, again, our squad wasn't quite good enough to compete in all fronts. And at the same time, I don't think our squad is capable of maintaining that consistency for 46 games. And right now, this season, it's a whole new ball game. Everybody can do that, and we barely suffer any injury crisis this year, which is a good thing, to be honest. So, right here, scoring 2 goals already. Paul Vanner scoring the first goal, and later on, Van Duven play it through, and he scored the 2nd goal. And later on, here comes QPR driving down the left-hand side, and they're finding a little bit more space in the middle to exploit our defensive back line, but poor play by Riley, and later on, a good finish. Poor defense, allowing QPR to score 1 goal back. It was a beautiful goal, by the way. 54 minutes in, here comes Arthur Bruce driving down on the right-hand side. Ball roll into the middle to here comes Miller, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Nobody tried to stop him, but guess what? He scores that one as well. Leading 3-1 right now. Miller with a brilliant goal. 58 minutes in, we're not done with the attack right now. I know the goal difference should be, should be pretty easy. In terms of determine who is the better team with the goal difference. Later on, Paul Werner scoring another beautiful goal. It was a well-played goal, lob through ball from the back, and Paul Werner one-on-one with goalkeeper. 64 minutes in, here comes a free kick for QPR. Look at this play. I mean, 3 against 1 at the moment. It's pretty much all you can need, that type of football. And Van Duven scoring another goal right there. A very non-selfish play by Arthur Bruce to put us 5-star performance, 5 goals to 1, And I believe, and I hope this is pretty much the end of today. Oh, actually, there's no. I mean, we're still in this game for some reason, which is good. More goals for the final game of today's episode. 78 minutes in, here comes Mensah on the left hand side, driving down the middle to Miller. What a great cross. What a great volley as well. Miller, with all his technical ability, certainly is able to convert that one into a goal. And we have scored 6 goals today in this episode, or in this game. 81 minutes in, here comes KPR. At the time, if they score, it's going to be a consolation goal for them. It doesn't quite matter to either of this team anymore, but this is a pretty good goal. Probably one of the best goals we concede. I mean, it seems like the goalkeeper should have done a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. Final game of today's episode, final game of Season 3, we have won it 6-2, and unfortunately Burnley has tied the game. Actually, did they tie the game? I believe they did tie the game, which putting them 1 point ahead of us, and we finish in second with 92 points. Honestly, it's a pretty good episode. It's a pretty good season for me as well. Could have done better in the last episode because I feel like we somehow didn't drop that much points. In the last episode, I believe we might be able to crown the champion, but I'm happy not to play that extra 4 games in order to get that promotion. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, looking at the confidence rating, the manager objective, we pretty much achieve everything except the FA Cup, and of course there's a few there are a few objectives that yet to be achieved at the moment. And looking at the player stats for goals and assists, Van Duven and also Bruce, of course, both of them share the top spot. Actually, not quite. I believe Van Duven scored 36 goals. But assists, you see a bunch of players in there as well. I mean, there is certainly no doubt about it how good our attacking has been. But defensively, we should have done better in a lot of areas. And looking at the Youth Academy report, again, I have to call out one player. Ewan Jones has that potential to be special. 58 rated. Certainly not quite ready for the for the league so far. And of course, we were rewarded with a manager award. I mean, it's been a season. It's been a blast. Nobody was expecting us to be automatically promoted per se, but I'm very happy with whatever happened towards the end there. It was certainly a emotional roller coaster, of course. And looking at pretty much the Youth Academy report once again. Of course, certainly a few players are definitely going to get promoted in the next season. I mean, it has to be. There's no way it shouldn't be at this point. I mean, I can't really name all the players, but I think these players are ready to be called up. And maybe I'm going to sell a few players in my squad right now who I do believe might be capable of playing in the cup competition or even in the Premier League if times allow. So, of course, this is pretty much the wrap-up of the season. Of course, looking at which team won which competition. Arsenal won the Europa League, which I found that shocking if I'm being honest. Just give me 1 second. Well, I just ordered food, and it finally came. I'm very happy about that. So, looking at the final chapter, the final squad report that we have, I mean, a lot of players certainly grew. And at the same time, we are able to evaluate which player might be sold in the near future. I mean, some of them seems to be a little bit redundant. I think at this point, Harvey White, Charlie Savage, both of the central defensive midfielder, I do not believe they have I don't think they're capable of playing this team anymore. I mean, the team move up so fast. We certainly don't need their quality. I feel like I said, I really want to sign a central defensive midfielder in the last transfer window, but hopefully with the funds that we have, I don't know how much we're going to get after being promoted, but we will have to see. And right here, this is pretty much the part where some of the players, the contracts come to an end, and I feel like we still have a bit of funds in the account, which means I would rather use those remaining funds for this season to extend the player's contract instead of leaving it till next season, where of course we might grant it like 30-40 million, and I do not want to spend at least 3 to 4 million on extending player's contract. I would rather do it right now. So Kirk Riley is one of them. Riley Kirk's one of them. Elijah Spencer is another one. I believe this is Lockhart as well, getting promoted. I feel like all of our young players are being promoted as well, are getting a new contract, which is good for them. Jack Hyde getting a new contract as well, which I do love. I mean, Jack Hyde has been pretty much a good step up for Evander in a lot of situations. Later on, McNeil getting his contract as well. 20-year-old, 70 rated. I mean, these players deserve to be rewarded with a better wage. Of course, a long-term contract, bit of a security to the game as well. So thank you guys for watching for the season 3. It has been a blast. Certainly, I have not been very consistent with my uploading schedule, but I mean, can I improve it? Of course, certainly I can improve, but at the same time, I have been really busy for the past few days, or even for the past few weeks. That's why haven't been uploading much. But right now, we have been promoted to the Premier League, and I just can't wait for the next season. Of course, I don't think I will post a video tomorrow, the 23rd, which means that the Premier League will be back very, very soon. On the 24th, Christmas Eve. And of course, I'm not going to say Merry Christmas right now. I'm going to say it to the day, on the day I'm going to upload the episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.